Welcome to Phesily, your go-to for deep dives into rock and roll history. Today, we're exploring Elvis Presley's hidden struggles as revealed by his private nurse, Letitia Henley Kirk. Discover why the king faced misery in his final years, despite his fame and fortune. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights into the lives of your favorite stars. I often find myself wishing there was something I could have done to bring more joy into his life, reflects Letitia Henley Kirk, Elvis Presley's former personal nurse, her thoughts frequently returning to the legendary performer. It's now approaching 43 years since the tragic demise of the renowned music legend on August 16, 1977. At the remarkably young age of 42, he succumbed to a heart attack, an event that shook the world of music and his countless fans. Medical experts have widely attributed this heart attack to his long-standing struggle with an addiction to prescription barbiturates. This addiction, it is believed, developed as a coping mechanism for the immense pressures of fame and the physical demands of his career. This dependency on medication gradually undermined his health, leading to a decline that culminated in his untimely death. His passing not only marked the end of an era in music, but also highlighted the often unseen struggles of public figures with mental health and substance abuse, issues that are now more openly discussed and addressed in the public domain. Kirk's first encounter with Presley was in 1968, when she attended to him at a medical clinic in Memphis for saddle sores, as reported by Closer Weekly. Now 78, she vividly remembers a moment with Presley during his treatment. As he avoided eye contact with the doctors, Kirk stepped in, gently lifted his chin, and assertively said, "Elvis, if you're going to talk to me, you need to look at me." Elvis Presley, captivated by Letitia Henley Kirk's candid and grounded approach, felt a genuine connection with her, a rarity in his world of fame and fleeting relationships. Kirk's demeanor, which blended professionalism with a personal touch, stood out to Presley, who was often surrounded by people more enamored with his star status than his well-being. Recognizing her unique qualities, by 1972, he made a significant decision to hire her as his personal nurse. This role was more than just a job for Kirk. It was a testament to the trust and rapport she had built with Presley. Furthermore, Presley extended his trust to Kirk's family, hiring her husband to handle security responsibilities. This move was indicative of Presley's desire to surround himself with people he felt comfortable with and who he believed had his best interests at heart. As a result, Kirk, her husband, and their daughters didn't just work for Presley. They became an essential part of his daily life. Their integration into the Graceland household went beyond professional roles. Kirk and her family became a part of Presley's personal life, sharing in the day-to-day experiences of one of the most iconic figures in music history. This close relationship allowed them to see the man behind the legend, contributing to a familial atmosphere in the Graceland estate. Their presence offered Presley a semblance of normalcy and stability in his turbulent world, a facet of life he deeply cherished amid his high-profile career. Elvis had a knack for getting what he desired, Kirk reminisced. Kirk shared insightful observations about the dichotomy of Elvis Presley's life, highlighting that beneath the glitz and glamour of his fame and fortune, there was a profound loneliness that plagued him. This emotional isolation became particularly pronounced following his separation from Priscilla Presley. Despite being one of the most celebrated and recognized figures in the world, Presley experienced a solitude that the public eye seldom saw. The constant adoration from fans and the non-stop demands of his career could not fill the void created by the absence of intimate, personal connections, especially the one he had shared with Priscilla. This period in his life revealed a stark contrast between his public persona and private struggles. Kirk noted that while the world saw Presley as a musical icon living a dream life, he grappled with feelings of emptiness and disconnection. The separation from Priscilla marked not just the end of a marriage, but also the loss of a confidant and partner who had been with him through various phases of his career. It left Presley grappling with a personal life that was starkly different from his professional success. His loneliness was exacerbated by the nature of fame, which often made it challenging for him to forge genuine, trusting relationships. The people around him were often more attracted to his celebrity status than to Presley as a person, making it difficult for him to find authentic companionship and support. Kirk's insights shed light on the often overlooked human side of celebrities, revealing that behind the facade of fame and success can lie a deep, pervasive loneliness. He was incredibly family-focused, Kirk elaborated. Even after they split, he and Phesily stayed in close contact over the phone. He longed for companionship, but his extraordinary fame made it challenging. In that same period, Presley started a relationship with 1972's Miss Tennessee, Linda Thompson. He was truly happy with Linda, Kirk recalled, describing Thompson as both brilliant and stunningly beautiful. However, their relationship wasn't destined to last. As reported, Thompson left Presley a year before he passed away. She explained that it was overwhelming and heart-wrenching to watch him gradually destroy himself. Kirk observed that Presley sought comfort in reading the Bible, but it couldn't alleviate his loneliness. He was deeply spiritual, she shared. People thought he had everything, yet he lacked true happiness. His misery was compounded by his significant weight gain, and he knew this would affect his performances. We spent countless hours together, Kirk continued. I witnessed his moments of joy and sorrow, his vulnerability. I feel incredibly blessed to have known him. I always wish I could have done more to bring him happiness. He was not just my patient, but also a dear friend. Kirk attempted to improve Presley's diet, but it proved unsuccessful. She pointed out that prescription drugs were all too readily available to him. The ease with which he could access medications was staggering, she stated. By the mid-1970s, according to History.com, Presley's physical and mental health had significantly deteriorated. He developed a dangerous addiction to prescription drugs and began overeating. Once a teenage heartthrob, he had put on a lot of weight. The report highlighted that in his last 2 years, Presley's stage performances became erratic, and he lived almost like a recluse. Kirk was at her clinic when she received the devastating news of Presley's passing. If he had gotten immediate medical help, there's a strong chance he might have survived, she reflected. But we can only speculate. I just want the world to recognize how brilliant, compassionate, and spiritual he was. He truly was an extraordinary person. Kirk kept her experiences with Presley private for 38 years, eventually sharing them in her 2015 self-published memoir, Taking Care of Elvis. Reflecting on those years, she recalls one memory with exceptional clarity. It was a moment involving Presley's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, during a visit to Graceland as a child. I had this enormous velvet painting of Elvis, a gift from him, she recounted. As she walked by the painting, she tenderly touched it, blew a kiss, and said, "I love you, Daddy." That moment just completely touched my heart. For more insights into the lives and secrets of the stars, don't forget to subscribe to Phesily. Join us as we unravel more mysteries of the celebrity world. Until next time, keep the legacy alive.